These are the most extreme sports on the planet. They're physically demanding, mentally challenging, and things can go from fun to tragic in seconds.
Whoa! Whoa!
Sorry, man. Sorry. You're getting on it?
Yeah.
So why do these extreme athletes risk their lives? And how do they train? Welcome to Xplained. Whether it's highlining, motocrossing into a canyon, or riding the biggest waves, these extraordinary humans have pushed their abilities to the limit while staring death in the face. Some extreme sports are far riskier than others, and activities involving extreme heights like free soloing and wingsuiting are some of the most dangerous. Let's look at free soloing first. Unlike traditional rock climbers who use protective equipment, free soloers climb without the use of ropes and harnesses. Their life is literally in their hands.
What I love about soloing is just connecting with myself. There's nothing else interfering with my own thoughts, and usually my thoughts are connected with my surroundings.
These extraordinary climbers have done some insane free solos over the years. There's Elaine Robert, who free soloed up the 75-story Cayenne Tower in Dubai. Brett Harrington, the first female free soloer to climb Cerro de Luna in Argentina. Vitaly Musayenko, who scaled Widow's Tears in Yosemite, USA in winter with nothing but an ice pick. And the most famous of them all is this guy, Alex Honnold, who did a free solo ascent of freerider on El Capitan in Yosemite in the US. But you can't just wake up one day and decide to free solo. These extreme athletes are already seasoned climbers. Preparation is key. They scout the location, chart out the climbing route, and even practice free climbing the route with safety gear before free soloing it.
Why are we up here again?
We're up here because practice makes perfect. And I am far from perfect.
The physical training depends on the type of rock they're climbing, the goals they set, and the time of year they climb. Workouts mainly focus on the core and upper body, as well as training with different body movements that mimic climbing. But a gym and an aerobic routine alone won't cut it. Climbers have to strengthen their grip, because this isn't exactly a sport for people with weak fingers. Advanced athletes like Alex Honnold use a hangboard. It's literally a little piece of wood with edges, holes, and slopes that allows you to practice different types of grips. They also incorporate exercises like pull-ups with their fingers on the half-inch edge of a door frame. And some even build up their cardio fitness by mountain running. Free soloing is as mentally challenging as it is physical. Climbers practice meditation and breathing techniques to keep calm and focus on the next move. They say it's all about visualizing the climb and trusting your body's intuition. Every step, every grip has an objective that takes you one level higher. Believe it or not, climbers also practice falling, because the fear of falling holds them back. So by desensitizing themselves to it, they remove their fear and are able to push themselves to the limit. If you've enjoyed the video so far and want to see more of these, hit that like button and subscribe to Xplained. Wingsuiting is another popular extreme sport. It involves jumping from an aircraft or a cliff. And if you've never heard of it before, let's put it this way. They kind of look like flying squirrels. From soaring wildly through the mountains, to zooming past skyscrapers in the city, and even making formations with fellow wingsuiters, this extreme sport will have you feeling like Superman. There's some incredible wingsuiters out there, like Frederick Fugan and Binch Rafet, who've done some crazy low flyby projects across the pyramids of Egypt at 250 kilometers an hour. They also did an insane base jump off a mountain and into an airplane.
Okay, we've got one, ready for the second one. Oh yes! Yeah!
Then there's Roberta Mancino, one of the most daring women athletes who flew over an active volcano in Chile. Wingsuiting is a lot more complex than it looks. It's an advanced skill, and only highly experienced skydivers and parachuting base jumpers who have mastered the physical and mental skills of these sports can learn it. In fact, the United States Parachute Association, the USPA, requires athletes to have a minimum of 200 skydives in 18 months to qualify. After this, you can enroll in a wingsuit flying school. Here, athletes learn to control the wingsuits using different techniques and body movements. They build on skydiving basics like belly flying and free flying. They also learn how to change direction in flight to avoid flying miles in the wrong direction. The type of wingsuit you use is also based on experience. Those fresh in this sport learn in smaller suits. And once they've clocked in a number of real jumps in those, they're allowed to use larger and more powerful ones. Like in other sports, getting yourself into the right mental state before a jump is crucial. Wingsuiters say visualizing the whole jump from start to finish is a key part of preparation. And once every mental and technical check is done, they take that epic leap of faith. Despite all the planning, there are always chances of things going horribly wrong.
Stay awake, buddy. Talk to me.
Many unfortunate accidents have happened over the years.
This morning, tragedy striking one of the world's most accomplished free solo climbers. 31-year-old Brad Gobright killed after falling nearly 1,000 feet from a climbing spot in Mexico.
The death rate for wingsuiting is 1 in every 500 jumps, while rock climbing records nearly 150 deaths per year globally. Extreme athletes are well aware of those risks every time they step out.
The risk in free soloing is always to fall off and fall to your death. I mean, that's pretty straightforward.
But the sense of freedom, both physically and psychologically, drives them to defy the odds. Which is the most extreme sport in your opinion? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to Xplained.